Yo, yo, yo. What's good, people? And man, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm almost angry or disappointed to the point where I don't want to do the fucking intro. But that'll be a disjustice to my people. So for you niggas who don't know where you at, I'm gonna tell you where you at. The Rabbit Hole Podcast. And for y'all who also don't know, if you smile, listen, I'm your guy, Scoot Skywalker, Maurice Bishop, Tobias St. Patrick, Scuminati, and Rojo Grande, the goddamn albino rhino. Listen, I can go on and on for days, but I ain't gonna do that. Guess who else I got with me?
Time to play the game. You know what it is? Knowledge is king. Wisdom is supreme. But our understanding, that's everything.
Talk about it. So,
bring their ass front and center. Matt, Beasley,
Chico, P,
front and center.
First off, before I get into it, what did you like about the event?
Arse.
I love good second myself. I thought Geechee was Geechee.
Arse
went crazy.
They need to stop playing with your Mount Rushmore name out here.
I thought Ill Will was pretty good myself. But this is what we're going to talk about, man. Ill Will was good. Daddy was good too, though. Yeah, but this is the problem. I'm going to tell you
why it won't good as a whole, though.
This is the problem. I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. Out of 5 rabbit feet, I can literally only get this event 2. I can literally only give it 2.
And you being generous with that second rabbit foot, I'm pretty sure.
I low key, I am.
Yeah.
Man, listen. First of all, Smack, if you're gonna do a quote unquote street battle for the streets, number uno, I only really want to see those in New York. And if you're gonna do it in LA, go to Nutty Block, go to 60th Street, go to Compton, go somewhere where it looks like that's where you're supposed to be, not no setup stage.
Fake ass Hollywood set. Who told y'all to do that? Caffeine.
Speaking
them
of
suits, them people in them suits told y'all that was wavy.
Because with
fake ass street.
Because when Black was out there, even my verse of them hollering, is you on a green screen, bruh?
Take away from the whole thing. Like, you can't tell me you trying to bring back that barbershop feel, that street corner feel, and then bring out a fake street that don't add any character. It took away from the battles. Every battle I saw last night that said it took away from it.
The fans were 2.5 blocks away with mask on. My thing is, if you got mask on, this is how I felt. It felt like me and Knowledge was battling in his backyard. His damn neighbors were eavesdropping on us. That's what it felt like. Like,
it's terrible.
And then the intro, they come walking from down the street on some WWE versus WC versus the World 64 type shit. Like,
and who this fake ass white Beasley?
I hate that. Bring the Beasley voice back.
Where Bees? Where you at?
And then you got a nerve to try to use Bees cadence.
Everything about that whole setup was cap.
Cringy. And wait, let me say something too. Did y'all happen to catch that Pat Stay, who also got thrown off by the front sway of things? Not making up excuses, but New Jersey Twerk still won that. I mean, K-Shine still won that battle. Yeah, I said it. That's what it felt like to me. Like, bro, that ain't. Come on, bro.
And once again, the setting. it allowed Kayshawn to do all that walking around.
I hated that.
It was a terrible battle.
It was like Pat Stay was chasing
made it worse
him.
that he was just walking around. Like, they stand in front of your op.
And Pat Stay had to chase him down. Right? I'm like,
because the setting was trash. It allowed for it.
Bruh. We were gonna blog about this last night, but by the time it was 12 o'clock, nigga, I was like, nah, I'm going to bed. And not to mention, we might have to start back going to 4, 5 o'clock battles, man. I can't be staying up all night for this shit.
Not for that. I stay up for some fire.
I would rather pay watchbattlelives.com back to the $40 event nights and get fire events to get free bullshit. And I know people gonna be like, oh, it's free, da 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 da. But this the problem with your whole logic. Food at my house is paid for, it's essentially free, but I still like to eat out, don't I? Because sometimes free ain't better.
Wasted 4 hours of my night.
And the thing about it is, it wasn't even the battler's fault. It's nothing they could have done. Honest, they would have literally had to walk on water every round for to make that whole thing work. Literally.
And only Arse walked on water last night. No diss to the other battlers because they put in some pretty good performances that under normal circumstances.
We're not blaming the battlers this time around. I'm honestly not. We're not blaming
y'all for battling in that new setting.
With definitely.
But I definitely ain't trying to break no ground with that. Like, but I hope that's the last time.
No. I'm gonna tell you why it ain't. The same shit with that Clips of Geechee battle. So much space, he walking all around, niggas in the movie set. I'm gonna take a step up so you can take a step down. Listen, man.
Caffeine, you killing us.
They turning it into wilding out slowly but surely, bro. And no offense to wilding out, but it's a whole different thing.
But it's probably just a problem. I'm gonna cut URL just a little bit of slack because now that I think about it, I seen ARP had this problem too. I want to say it was one of Math battles where Math just walked off. It's like the settings that we got to be in, it allowed for it too much room.
That was that Chubby Jag.
Yeah, the settings allow for too much room, and these big productions that everybody trying to make, like trying to compensate for the settings that we used to have. That ain't it, champs. That ain't it.
This could have worked if they would have went here and said, yo, we gonna Geechee. And Geechee, if you the man like you say you the man, it's safe to battle on your block. If you're the man like you say you're the man, it should be somewhat sort of safe to have a battle in your area. You know what I mean? If you respect it like you say you respect it. So with that said.
Nah, that ain't a good idea.
No, hear me out. Because if you really that
ain't a good idea, champ.
So you think somebody just gonna come out there hating and just
hey man, you never know what's on the op mind. You know what I mean? I don't know what they got going on. That's West Coast politics.
Man, I guess my point
I wouldn't even want to get involved in none of that.
My point is, even if you ain't going to the hood, at least make it look like the hood. Don't make it look like downtown Toronto.
But see, that's the problem. You shouldn't be making it look like nothing. Like
that's what I'm trying. That was my ultimate point.
You can't copy authentic. Ain't that you
can't copy?
Not the imitators. You can't copy respect, right? Like, come on, man, you can't do that. Like,
respect the innovators, not the imitators.
Man. I'd rather they had went back on the rooftop with that.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
That's been on the rooftop.
There you go. That's a way better idea. That's a way better idea.
Oh my God.
Take that one to the rooftop. That would have been a whole different animal. Why didn't they do that? Or maybe that was a Norbs thing too.
And we're gonna get out our complaining bag in a minute. But I do gotta complain about one last thing that was beyond their control. That card could have used top versus easy.
It needed it bad.
We both said when we saw that card that energy and that battle was going to be battle of the night.
That's the one right there.
People didn't believe us. They thought it was going to be, you see Pat Stay and Kayshawn, how that turned out. I don't even want to see that footage. They needed that top versus easy energy. So shout outs to the rookies who out here creating that energy.
You know how much they needed that battle? Bad.
Boy.
Bad. Speaking of which, every time I see a white nigga with a beard riding a Harley Davidson or a hog, that's what comes to my mind. Bad.
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone.
I'm bad to the bone.
Don't go there. Don't go. I can imagine 1980 something. They going to the movies, see a Rocky knock out Apollo, come outside all hyped up and get fucked up.
Pull their pants up when they come out the movie, didn't they? Yeah. Why I order?
If I'm about to get in a fight and the nigga say, hold on, and that motherfucker get it going like that, hey man.
You got it, champ.
Hey, because the back of that right there, you ain't never been hit that hard in your life and you don't even know it.
You got it, champ.
That bitch got that Notre Dame strength, man. I'm telling you, man, they go out there leprechaun power, man.
Put him out.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about somebody who did get their head boxed off last night. It's y'all fan favorite and knowledge not fan favorite, Jerry West. Boy got his damn head boxed off.
I still like Mr. West.
Man, cut it out, man. No, you don't, bro.
Check this out.
No, you don't.
Almost nobody would have beat Arsenal last night with them performances.
Definitely Jerry West wouldn't have beat him, which was painfully obvious.
Jerry West probably could have beat Pat Stay last night.
It'd have been debatable. It'd have been debatable. Pat Stay, his clowning might have been different on Jerry West now.
Everybody's second was low key hitting. I'm telling you, everybody's second seemed to be there better round.
This is true.
You know what I mean?
I guess everybody had to get the feel for that. Like I said, when you a couple battles in and ain't nobody got the feel for the setting yet, that says something, right? Like
who could have did good in that setting, do you think?
Only vets.
I think Matt Hoffa would have looked good in that setting.
It's only vets because I think Arse and Goods kind of showed like you got to be able to maintain your energy no matter what.
Goods was
gotta
good,
maintain
man.
your energy.
Goods was good. I ain't gonna hold you. I low key like that. If that battle would have been in a different setting, that potentially could have been one of the ones, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, look, but see, we talking all this about the setting, man. That setting helped Goods, man.
I mean,
Good, just walk around and be casual and be free.
With all due, Goods kind of help himself. And let me say this. I'm gonna get Goods his roses for a second. When you step out looking like a bag of money, bro, whatever you about to say, it hits a little different. That Dior sweater was fire.
You was
fire.
Dipped,
you was dripping.
You was dipped, bro, for real. I salute.
And you already made me want to hear what you had to say. That you had stage presence without being on the stage.
However, that was the whole point of Goods being on a volume, and I still feel like my questions are unanswered. The whole point was for it to be a small, intimate setting to give it that real feel. Remember, Good, now know this to Goods because I seen him battle in that closed shop versus Lux and things like that. So I know he can do it, but I don't know if he got it in him anymore. And that was my question. That was the whole point of putting him in the small set.
The last time he
didn't get that. He got a whole movie set to do.
No, believe it is.
He shined.
The closest area that we see him to do this, ironically enough, was him versus Shine. I think that was the closest thing to this, you know what I mean? So,
but since he's been on a movie set, I think that's something Good should explore. Good shit, man. You need to be in some movies, Goods.
Now you got the character, bro. Like, good, I'm gonna tell you, Goods remind me of. You know why we like Goods? Because he remind us of one of ours. Contrary to popular beliefs, one of our favorites, Killer Cam. He got that Cam thing about him. You know what I mean? Like, for y'all who don't know, I like braggadocious MCs. I like when you talk that talk. I
Stunt on them niggas, man.
If you can stunt, I love it. Some niggas don't like that. That make them uncomfortable. Not me. Go, nigga. I'm happy for you. So
I mean, other than Goods and Arse, and I ain't gonna take away from Geechee either. You think Goods won? I think Geechee won.
See, but you know what? It could 2-1 edge that either way. It's all about who you gave that third to.
Yeah. But other than those, and I know you want to give Illwood his credit, but
let me say this.
That won't it.
Let me say this, man.
That won't it.
I love Danny, man. But Danny, I don't know what it is, man. We're gonna have to get you some new management or something. It's like I don't know what it is, bro. Like, no matter what the battle is, the league or whatever, you still leave out of that battle as Danny Myers. And let me tell you what I mean by that. After K-Shine walked out of that A-Verb battle, he won't just K-Shine no more. You know what I mean?
Star.
He was a star after that. And Danny Myers, you actually low-key are a fan favorite. You got a cult following. I'm a part of that shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But bro, it's something you're gonna have to do and change, man. I don't know what it is, bro.
I do.
Tell me what it is.
We've been talking about it this whole show. That's the theme. The setting. Danny need to stop chasing big cards. Don't chase big cards. Be the king of the underground, Danny. Drag them down to your level. Do all the bands. Any band they throw, you do it. If they doing those anymore.
Yeah.
I thought the volume was a good idea for you, but they making them like big time productions now. So
hey, funny thing is, remember the same thing happened to Born Legacy?
Which is why we doing this like, I don't care how many people watch this or listen to this.
Nope.
But for the culture, I'm telling you.
Yep.
All this caffeine era stuff, this app era stuff, I don't mind the big business. I want everybody to get paid and get money. But we sacrificing way too much. Way too much.
Hey, wait. You right. I since I don't want to come off as a hater. I'm just telling the truth. But let me give you 2 more bright points. Minor, but good details. I like this Sue Surf and Sue Surf and damn.
Oh,
Nunu.
See how I smiled when you said I know you're talking about Nunu.
Sue Surf
and Nunu. Man. Oh, that was
I liked it them. It felt good to see Nunu back. And I actually like Surf as a commentator. Because weirdly enough, for to be as arrogant as he is as an MC, which I love, he don't really inject himself when making comparisons and talking about a battle in general. You know what I mean? It's like he really looking at it from a fan perspective.
We know he's like a battle rapper, but he give us a perspective of that's not selfish. It's not his perspective. Right. It's a general perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I respect that. You know what I mean?
Pretty intelligent guy.
Yes, I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like that. And that's what I mean. And that's what we try to do here at the Rabbit Hole. Show different side, give you a different point of view of people. Not just
Nunu Nails with the red top was back last night. I loved it.
Hey,
it was good to see.
She hopped into a battle that they still lost, though.
She shouldn't have done that, but
that was fire, though. That won't trash. That wasn't trash.
Hey, look, the people on the app on caffeine, they was arguing that he started losing after the Nunu jumped in.
Uber facts, but that wasn't her fault. It was the set. It was even throwing him off, bro. Like,
yeah, I don't know what was up with B-Dot. That was on.
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with him, man. He need to get his hair cut, man. See, What it is B dot with the hair. B dot with the hair ain't more fire than B dot with the haircut now. So far, I'm just saying from what I'm seeing. So that's from what I'm seeing. He might need to start back eating chicken now.
Hey, look.
He said he was a vegan last night.
I hope he ain't going that vegan verb
He
route.
did. No, he said he was a vegan last night in the battle. He said he was a vegan in the battle.
No. Well, I was very disappointed in that battle. I thought it would have been better. A lot of people thought it was going to be better tonight, or thought it was going to be a high level battle. I predicted it was going to be a B.30. That's what I was predicting, because I was not excited about it, because I know what B.Dot does. I know what Chilla does.
I actually had B.Dot edging 2-1, winning 2-1.
I had B.Dot edging 2-1 ever so slightly. If you say Chilla won, ain't gonna argue.
So no,
but B.Dot wrote a 30. He wrote a 30. Just didn't perform it.
Hold on. Chilla B.Dot. Let me go to my notes. I wrote all this with you in real time, so I'm really feeling it.
Give me the Chilla lines.
Hold on. I went into the battle calling it 2-1 B.Dot. But after the battle was said and done, I had it 2-1 Chilla. This was my immediate thoughts as the battle and after the battle went on. All first watch. Okay. I wrote at first in parentheses, because you got to think about it. The first round, I didn't write nail one of their first round. I was absorbing that joint in, you know what I mean? Just trying to catch the flow patterns, just enjoy the battle. Niggas that write down notes, man, this is a lot of work, man. I might not never do this again. But anyway, I remember writing Chilla first round solid. And then I came back and wrote B.Dot edge this round. Maybe clear. Now, Chilla came in the second when he
boring.
Was nah.
My man, he's boring. I don't care what you wrote on that pad. It ain't got his personality in it. He was boring.
That nigga say, he said with the that nigga said in Chilla said he said with the bonsai grew with a little tree. Like that was for the bonsai grew with a little tree. That was fire to me. That dash your dot like the Morse code, that was fire. When he did that chess scheme, that joint was fire. The whole janky mechanic uplifting the hood but ain't fixing shit. You a janky mechanic, you supposed to be uplifting the hood but ain't fixing shit. That's fire. That's fire. Let me go ahead and get him off screen since he going to sleep.
You just gonna paint narratives out here by yourself?
Listen, yeah, I will. The nigga say, your name Dot, nigga, teach us how to stop a sentence. Like, he was talking to that man in that second, bro. I don't care what you talking about, man. Yeah, like he said a lot of fact. This nigga said, you Mickey he said, nigga, picture Mickey as a secretary. This Mickey being a secretary. Facts on facts.
Come on, man. That was cringy as fuck, man. Come on, bro.
That wasn't cringy
Bruh.
at all.
Man, cut it out, bro.
Cringy at all, bro. That wasn't cringy at all. The first thing I said in B.Dot second was, in parentheses, stumbles. So that kind of already, because B.Dot got the flow where if he say one word, it's gonna throw like everything off. And I know exactly how that feels. You know what I mean?
He don't write in pieces and then put it together. He write it complete.
Right.
It's all together. So he practices it. It's all together. So if one thing messes up, it throws off
everything.
Yeah, your timing, your cadence, everything.
This nigga was like, B.Dot was like, I'm convinced I could sleep with all y'all baby mamas. Y'all niggas lucky on woke. Cause he said, I'm convinced I can fuck all y'all baby mamas. Y'all lucky on woke cause I can be sleeping with all of them.
Hey, and that's when I knew he was newly single. Chiller dropped it in the battle because I had no idea about Dot's personal life like that. But I knew he was married, but I knew when Dot said that and then Chiller confirmed it, I was like, oh, okay, something happened. Which don't be upset, battle rappers. We like y'all personally. We fans. We want to know about y'all personally. That's just how we are.
This nigga B Dot said, man, I heard you was hitting Carlita. Man, he said hitting Carlita 40. That nigga turned around and said, man, Noah's got a better chance. Hey, Smack, Noah's got a better chance of getting that 40. Cause y'all know Carlita is 40 bars.
Because son, that's what I'm saying, man. He wrote a 30.
And then he did a fire Martin scheme and ended with a rascal at the door, nose dripping. And he did it on purpose because he know Chilla Jones. Yeah. I mean, they people always do the Martin little, you know what I mean. But anyway, but yeah, I definitely had it going 1-1 going into the third, man.
Hey, Chilla, throw that vest away too, bro. Trash can. Take it off. Trash.
Nah, my man said, nigga, Chilla Power. I wrote Chilla Powerful third.
Bruh.
I did.
Cut it out, bruh.
And right then I put debatable, kind of edging Chilla low key. The nigga said
there was nothing powerful about anything in that battle.
That nigga
from
said,
either side.
That man said, you created a new person to go against the champion like Vada Fly.
That was Dot said that one.
Yeah, yeah. Like whoever said it was, yeah, he did say that.
I wasn't impressed with the battle.
You wasn't?
No. I think the general consensus is that Chilla won though, and I understand that. So Dot just missed out on that champion of the year, man.
It was the stumbling, bro. Honestly. Yeah. And you know, I don't want to make up excuses, but it was just the stumbling, bro. Yeah. Like it really was. Like I can't even lie. Wait. Ill Will had some of the lines of the night while you playing. Cause I'm just looking, I'm like,
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying it just for what Ill Will and Danny do, that setting was not it. It did not go well for their style.
That nigga said they do whatever dude say. I'm the hove of the yak.
That was fire.
Good God.
And that's why we need, and you ain't got to have a lot of people, but you need a couple people close to you.
Somebody need to push him.
We can get some of that reaction energy.
He should have got pushed for that one.
Boy.
Hard.
Boy.
What? I never thought to put that together. That was fire. That nigga said, it don't even sound right saying Danny an animal. I'm gonna speed it up. Nigga, you a Danimal. Plastic. He said you in a plastic, get your pill, kill something for the kids. Yo, listen. I'm gonna be real, man. I'm sorry, I had to get back on Danny. Danny seemed to be getting bullied, man. That's what it is. In these battles, I be feeling like Danny be getting bullied, bro. That's what it is.
I keep telling you.
That Rex move.
URL line him up.
That
like he get lined up.
No, it ain't URL fault.
It is.
The moment that he said Rex that money is the moment he ruined his career, low-key, bro.
And people be lining him up ever since. Specifically URL. They line him up.
It's because he lined himself up. He lied like a cheap nigga. He lied himself up.
Hey, look.
He lied himself up like a cheap nigga.
At some point, even as a scammer, you gotta be like, look, I can't keep scamming this dude. It's just criminal now. This is too easy. They line Danny up every time.
Like the bullies, like he got to battle niggas that just rap. He can't battle the niggas that know how to talk to you. Because no matter how many different times we heard niggas say what they say, it's always true. To a certain degree. I don't know that man's personal situation, but it got to be some truth to it.
He need to take more control of what he's doing.
This nigga said, this nigga Ill Will told that nigga daddy, even in hell, I make it look cool like Lil Nicky. Yo, stop, bro. Yo, that nigga was bad, bro. That was fire. Even in hell, I make it look cool like Lil Nicky.
Nah.
In the movie Lil Nicky, he made hell look pretty cool, bro. Stop it.
Nah.
He didn't like the movie Lil Nicky, y'all. That's what
I actually didn't.
That's your
problem.
problem.
Didn't, but
Yeah.
I thought the Ill Will Third with the intersecting universe, that was crazy.
That was a clear round right there.
That was crazy.
Wait, man, that man that flipped more O's than R. Kelly.
See, you like that performance stuff, man. Get out of here with that mess, man. Get out of here, man.
That hit. It hit. And not to mention, because he flipped it and kept going with the bomb in his whip remixed to Ignition. Yeah, bro. He was in his bag, bro. Like, I think you kind of underrating what Ill Will did.
I'm not underrating. It's just
I had Ill Will 30.
The presentation. Sometimes, look, you can cook a great steak. But if you come and you bring that great steak to me on a styrofoam plate with no sides, I mean, it didn't look like much to me. I'm just sorry. It just, the presentation was all off to me.
He just cook. He the chef. He ain't the nigga that's plating the shit. He just cooking the meal.
Well, then let's segue into a person who plates. They need to make up with avocado
ASAP.
Let me tell you something. Stop being petty, because the most racist people I know is black folks.
Yeah,
and
but
they all done said some cringy stuff that luckily won't on camera.
Talk
and
about
won't from their past.
Talk about it.
You gotta let it go. We know exactly where avocados stand. Exactly where avocados stand. It's like I don't even have to think about it. Like, I understand he made a mistake. He apologized. It was from his past, and he has spent most of his life, his adult life, giving hip hop a look. I know where he stand. I know he not us, but I know where he stand. And sometimes if you're gonna do business, which URL done decided, look, we're gonna make this business. You got to make business decisions. You need to make up with avocado, because I ain't seen anything on Caffeine that I would have enjoyed watching on YouTube era or on Watch Battle Live era. I haven't seen anything on Caffeine that even, unless avocado did it, it won't it. It won't it.
So we need a return of Avo.
You need avocado.
2021.
Or you better find some innovative mind that
what about
the game of production like avocado does.
Yeah, what about your boy Clips and them guys?
I don't know whoever's coming up with these janky angles and weird production sets, and it ain't it. That's not it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can't blame the battlers for anything that's happening, because again, the battlers are writing some great material. It's not being presented.
Yeah,
it should be presented.
The setting is terrible. It's beyond their control, though. Yeah, well, that's pretty much gonna wrap up. And I hate that my first major URL coverage had to be on some negative shit, man. But the truth can never be a lie.
We love you, Smack.
We do.
I'm talking about the company. Pause.
Know what I'm saying, Sean? Bring Beasley voice back. You know what I'm saying, Sean? Bring the Beasley voice back, man.
We hope y'all get it together.
All right.
Y'all got one more event. The next one need to be very, very fire, or I'm gonna start spending my time doing something else.
And I want to see that T-Top and Easy to Block Captain ASAP. Damn.
ASAP. I need that energy. That T-Top energy, that Easy to Block Captain energy. I need that.
There's a lesson in every bar. All right, y'all. We had fun.